So we stretched out the tables. At one time, we had to get it out from the living room into the, from the dining room into the living room on Chapel Street because we had so many people. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it. I made knedler, I made chicken soup, not ersatz, nothing ersatz. And, and I worked.
Did you have a favorite thing to make for Pesach?
Hmm?
Did you have a favorite thing to make for Pesach?
I knew, of course. I didn't mind. We bought turkey and some beef. There was always a big turkey on the table. Nobody went away hungry in my house.
Mm-mm.
It was
She
fun.
made everything herself. She did the whole thing. No catering.
I think I made gefilte fish too.
From scratch?
I think so. Yeah, they took out the bones, so they cleaned it up, and what else did I do? Chicken soup, all kinds of Passover cakes, stuff.
Well, always matzah everything. Matzah kugel this and potato kugel that and
Right.
all
Well,
of
let me tell you something.
6 different kinds of potato kugel.
I don't know if you remember that. When your mother didn't feel well with Noah, remember that thing? So I always had in my freezer potato kugel, all kinds of things. Stuffed cabbage was always.
That was my favorite of yours growing up, was your stuffed cabbage. That was my favorite.
You know what? I always had it. I never knew who's coming for dinner. I called up Mom, who didn't feel good. She didn't ask. I used to cry my eyes out because it was like I lost that baby myself. So I called up one evening, and your father didn't go to work. So it was you and Danny.
I am Danny.
And
Adam was around at the time.
I called up, and your dad says, I said, how is Gina doing? She says she's in bed, and she doesn't want to get out of bed, and she doesn't want to eat. That's all I had to hear. So I said, it was different. We didn't have to go through all that crap, you go on the airplane. Did we take an airplane or the car? Where was it when she
Take
got
an
sick?
airplane. No, we had to get out there fast.
You know what? Whatever I had in the freezer went to the bags, and we went to the things just like you go on our train. You go over, you get tickets. We had a Jewish guy who used to take us because we went anytime, the kids needed us, we took off. So he took us to the airport, not too far from New Haven, and off we went with, I came So I started to warm up the stove. All of a sudden, Gina is coming out of the bed and sits down, and she started to eat. Thank God, because I cried my heart out. He told me what's going on there. I was plotting. And she started to eat. So I said, okay, and I started to make meatballs. I had all this meatballs, frozen meatballs in the freezer. Because, as I said, you make spaghetti and just warm up the meatballs and with a salad, and I never knew who was coming for the dinner in my house. So I remember this, the kids, you were so down, the three of you, it was tough for her, to lose a baby.